Imagine putting your head in there and have that go off when your head's inside the car, right? That's why we don't ever stick our head or anything in the car when we're talking to patients. We're teaching auto extrication to the Basic Fire Academy, along with the hydraulic spreaders, cutters, the hydraulic ram. The spreaders are what people commonly know as the jaws of life.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to keep the pipeline going. We just can't stop. I mean, we're in COVID, but we're taking precautions. We need to keep these kids going through so they're able to be hired and, hit the fire lines as soon as they graduate. Here in Southern California, we're really dense with the fire departments, and they're hiring all the time, just normal attrition anyways. And then wildland, obviously, you see what's going on around here. They're always hiring. There's always a demand for wildland firefighters.
With the Forest Service or with CAL FIRE, and getting the ability to go out on these huge campaign fires and to learn ICS, to learn radios, to get all your certifications from multiple different classes, to be able to be out there and just be immersed in that. That is a huge value to us as with hiring, because we were doing that so much more now in this arena when we're going out on strike teams and we're assisting other agencies. That knowledge, that understanding, that ability to have that good situational awareness, knowing really what to do out there is very, very valuable. And for us, we actually tend to hire quite a few people from the Forest Service or CAL FIRE because of that experience. And when you look at it where our city is, one of our biggest target hazards is that wildland urban interface area.
In terms of entry-level firefighter, between 2019 and 2029, it's about 6% above any other occupation. So there's certainly demand and a need for newly trained firefighters.
A couple applications. There's a lot of people hiring now because all the fires going on. But it's a tough business to get into.
When we start from the beginning, back in our Fire 1 class, which is the Introduction to Fire Protection, we talk about the program, tell them what's in store for them, and what they need to do to be a firefighter, which includes the 6 core classes. So they take the kinesiology class, and they have to take an EMT class. Once they get all those done, those are all the prerequisites for the Fire Academy. They apply, and then they're automatically put in the Fire Academy for a 16-week program. We offer the Fire Academy twice, once in the spring semester, once in the fall semester. So they can jump in at any time.
This is pretty basic, so this is kind of the foundation of the fire service here is hose and ladders. This is probably the most important thing to learn, the most important skill to learn right off the bat.
They're in full turnout. You saw them out there with their hose lays. They're flowing water.
Hustle, 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 hustle. Dedication, hustle, determination, this all.
These are the things that set fire students apart from one another?
Yes, for sure. Well, it's pretty clear from the get-go for us, the ones that come in here, determined.
Look at the requirements and what it takes. Start reading about being a firefighter.
I was at UC Irvine and I wanted to go pre-med. I'm at Irvine and I see the Orange County fire. There's a station right by there, and they're going back and forth, going code 3. And I said that might be a fantastic, career path. Maybe be a medic and be a firefighter, and kind of still do the medical thing and help people. And that's when I actually left UC Irvine and I went to Mount SAC. I was in the 7th Fire Academy in 1991, and then I got hired in 1992 in Ranch Cookham.
Any regrets?
No, actually not at all. This has been an unbelievably rewarding career. The amount of people that not only I've got to work with, meet, the experiences that I've had, and the lives that we've got to impact, the lives that we've changed, that we helped with, has just been absolutely rewarding. I couldn't think about doing anything else.
This state needs firefighters, and for these guys here, it's a really good opportunity to show like some of the ones that are showing the ambition, they're showing the hustle, they're showing their dedication. They get exposure to guys like Chief Sinzi, who's been in the fire service for 20+ years, and who is out here essentially looking to recruit people for his department.
Actually, our academy had an extremely high percentage of its graduates get hired in the fire service. I can name multiple fire chiefs in this area that all were in our class, which is a testament to you know, the quality of the students that were there, but also the training that we had, because they were able to be super successful in their respective agencies.
We've been through this, not to the pandemic to this extent, but we've been through this. I mean, there's no one more prepared than a first responder who has to go out there and answer the call. They have the proper PPE on, they have the precautions, they wash their hands, they have the social distance. They know this. We all knew this coming into it. So it was easy to transfer that to a campus atmosphere to make a safe environment for these kids to come in and train. And they've agreed that they will keep isolated at home, stay within their family unit, not go out, and protect themselves at all times.
I mean, it's great to be back, but a big part of the fire service is to adapt and overcome. So with the COVID-19 thrown at us, you know, we're preparing for our job, we're adapting and overcoming just like we would on the job.